I want to speak directly today to folks who are out there trying to find their own thing, their own business, their own entrepreneurial venture. But the problem they're running into is they find things that are out there are very complicated. It's going to take a lot of time to get going. They find that it's online business and they don't want to spend hour after hour in front of a computer anymore. I have a simple solution for it, and I want to share it with you today. It's a different type of business model. It has nothing to do with the internet. It has nothing to do with drop shipping. It has nothing to do with MLM, multi-level marketing. It is a business that you can duplicate where you live in your town or city, and it's massive. But first of all, I know there's people out there that are in situations that are tough, whether their job has been squeezed out because of the economy, whether it be technology. There's insurance agents I've spoken with that technology has taken over their industry and they're being squeezed out. Real estate agents, same thing, technology is squeezing out their industry, whether it be blue collar truck drivers having to drive mile after mile and day after day, hour after hour, and they're burned out. So what I want to expose you to is for men, women, young, old. It'll solve a lot of problems without huge overhead. The overhead is absolutely minimal with this business model. It has time freedom built in, it has money freedom built in, and it's massive. It is a massive niche. So I want to get into what it is. But first, I want to identify who you are and make sure you listen up, okay? Because I'm going to go into detail on this business model, why I've been doing it for the last 23 years this week. And it's changed my life. It's given me so much freedom. I have not had to work for the man. I have not had to get out there and clock into a job. Been able to really spend time with my family, quality time, take vacations when I want, and have repeatable, dependable income because of it. So let's get to it. Let me describe to you what this business model is, and it is a little bit out of left field, which I like because it's under the radar and it's not glamorous and it's not sexy. But the lifestyle is, okay? So there are businesses out there, tens and tens and tens of thousands of businesses in the United States and throughout the world, millions if you count the world, where they get truckload after truckload of their inventory in every day, okay? They take that inventory and they shelve it, they send it through the mail, they sell directly to the public or over the internet, and they generate their money because of that inventory. But there's a byproduct that comes into play by the hundreds on a daily basis in a lot of cases that they don't want anymore, that we can have. It's called a wooden pallet. And you're going, why would I want to do a wooden pallet business? Why wooden pallets? Well, I want to give you 6 reasons. First of all, I'll get them for free. Or 95% of them for free, because those businesses that get that inventory in, they don't need it, they don't want it, they want it gone, okay? And I'm not talking a few here and a few there, I'm talking massive amounts of them. 2, there's 2 billion of them in the United States for 2020. There's going to be 2.5 billion of the wooden pallets in circulation for 2021. 3, millions upon millions of square footage space for warehouses are being built this year to accommodate the massive influx of inventory and shipping that's going to be going on next year. The internet has exploded the amount of shipping that's going on. Everything is in movement, whether it be the desk that you see here, or the wood that made this desk, or the wallboard, or the door, or the framing around the door, the roofing tiles, the rug, the flooring, the chair you see over here, the glass in the door. Everything in its life cycle at some point is on a pallet being moved from one place to the other. But those businesses, those businesses that don't need them, they want them gone. But right down the street, there are businesses that need to ship their stuff out on these pallets day after day, week after week. And we have solutions in this business model showing you how to set these deals up. And they are shipping their stuff up day after day. So think about it, they run out and they need more. And this cycle never ends. We have a continuous loop of supply and free supply. Don't want to forget that. Going to a buyer that needs them. So quick numbers. I get out, I drive 3 blocks to my first supplier. They're actually a business that they don't even think of themselves as a supplier. They're just saying, get rid of my pallets. But to me, they're a supplier. And they're loading these pallets onto my truck. I'm doing this solo. I don't need employees. I don't need a warehouse. I'm not repairing them, nothing like that. They're loading them on. It takes about 10 minutes. Strap them down. Don't have a truck, rent one. We'll get into that later. Go 2 blocks down the road to the business that needs the pallets to ship their stuff out on and sell them to them. So a perfect example, 120 pallets, got them for free, sell them for $5 a piece, $600. Takes about 30 minutes, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And do that every day of the week. Or if you don't have a truck, rent one, put all your orders on one day of the week. No CDL required or anything like that. You can rent a truck and line all your orders up on one day and knock it out, and then get your own truck once you've made some money doing this. So that's a common question I want to cover. Again, are you the person that is looking for something that's real, that's tangible? You know, we're not trying to figure out Google's algorithm with this particular business model. This is a niche that really no one sees because it's not glamorous, but it's such a necessity to the economy. It touches everything in the economy, the wooden pallet. And then you have other things that come into play. Corrugated boxes, get them for free. Wire spools, get them for free. Crates, dunnage, get into what that is later. Gaylord boxes, industrial bags, all this stuff are shipping products that one business has no need for anymore. And in some cases will pay you to take it away, and then you sell it to another business that needs it in close proximity. Okay? And there's passive income that comes into this, but I don't want to complicate the issue. I want to speak directly to the people that are having problems finding a business model that is not so complicated and where they're not going to have to sit in front of the computer for hours after hours and have their blood pool up in their gut and fall over dead because they've been sedentary for hours upon hours a day. This can be duplicated any city, any town on the planet. I have students in many countries duplicating this. I teach people how to set this up, and I want to teach you as well. Okay? So, but first things first, go to the simplestbiz.com, opt in for more information, and go from there. There's a lot of information out there that I'm going to show you about this business model to make sure it makes sense for you. I want good students. I want good people that understand what this is. So if you're a man, you're a woman, you're young, you're old, this can work for you with repeatable, sustainable, weekly revenue for your family, where it doesn't take all day to do it. We are not trading time for money. We're trading units for money, and we will show you how to move a lot of this stuff in short order so you can get home to your family and enjoy your day. All right. Thanks for spending time with me. Simplestbiz.com. My name is John Wilker, and I'll be talking to you as soon as possible. All right. Bye-bye.